Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So in today's video we are going to study this topic. So here is the starting. Does copper also get rusted? I have seen a greenish deposit on the surface of copper vessels. So here it is questioning in his mind. Then we have a yellow box starting, which is when a copper vessel is exposed to moist air for long, it acquires a dull green coating. Green material is a mixture of copper hydroxide, that is CuOH whole twice, and copper carbonate CuCO3. The following is the reaction. So here it is the given reaction of this. So we should learn all the reactions given in the yellow boxes. Now recall the activity of burning magnesium ribbon. The ash obtained on burning magnesium ribbon is dissolved in water and tested for its acidic slash basic nature. Now, is the solution acidic or basic? So, here how do you ascertain this? You must have observed that the red litmus turns blue. So, oxide of magnesium is also basic in nature. In general, metallic oxides are basic in nature. So, let us now observe the reaction of non-metals with oxygen. Then activity 4.4 to be demonstrated by the teacher in the class. Take a small amount of powdered sulfur in a deflagrating spoon and heat it. If deflagrating spoon is not available, you may take a metallic cap of any bottle and wrap a metallic wire around it and give it the shape shown in figure 4.4a. It is telling that we have to take a small amount of powdered sulfur in a deflagrating spoon, that is, which can be burned with intense light and heat. Then, if this is not available, you can also take a metallic cap of any bottle and we can wrap it around it and give it the shape. Then we have to see the figure 4.4a. Here is the figure given 4.4a, that is burning of sulfur powder. So as soon as sulfur starts burning, introduce the spoon into a gas jar slash glass tumbler. Figure 4.4a. Cover the tumbler with a lid to ensure that the gas produced does not escape. Remove the spoon after some time. Add a small quantity of water into the tumbler and quickly replace the lid. Shake the tumbler well. Check the solution with red and blue litmus papers. That is figure 4.4b. So here it is given that as soon as the sulfur start burning, then we have to introduce the spoon into the gas jar. Then we have to cover the tumbler with the lid that the gas does not escape. Then after this we have to remove the spoon and add a small quantity of water into the tumbler and quickly replace the lid. Shake the tumbler well and check the solution with red and blue litmus paper. Given in figure 4.4b. This is the figure 4.4b, testing of solution with litmus papers. So we have completed this activity 4.4. Now we will discuss the next topic in the next video.